And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Daniel,
what's up?
You are across country right now. How are your shows at
I
Portland? Amazing, I trust.
Portland Helium was a blast. What a blast. That's such a fun club. And
it's
then
great. The whole staff there's going, and Nick's there, right?
Yeah, Nick from Philly is now the GM in Portland, so it was awesome to see him and hang out. And it was great weekend. Caitlin Palufo featured for me. She did awesome. She fucking murdered all weekend. And then,
super cool staff at that dispensary.
Yes, I got some of your favorite Jetpack acai joints.
That stuff is fire.
And then I had a great time in Portland. Got to see some friends and some family and hang out. And then came up to Seattle, added a show that I'm doing tomorrow night at Laughs, which is sold out. So that'll be I'm excited to do that. Haven't been to Seattle in a long time. And then Spokane this weekend. But, I was like, instead of coming to the East Coast, why don't I go to the 49ers Seahawks game, which was conveniently the Sunday after my Portland weekend.
Yes.
So we drove up. Katie came with me, and we drove up to...
How long's that drive?
About 3 hours. Not bad.
Okay. It's not bad.
Well, here's what sucks. The game originally was a Sunday night game. And so we had all this... We got... the Broncos Chiefs got flexed to the Sunday night game. So it was 3 hours earlier, and you're like, shit. That was kind of figured into it, where you're like, all right, we'll go get food, and then we can leave and go to the road, check into the hotel, walk to the stadium. But no, they were they moved it up, because Niners and Seahawks both kind of blow. So we got to Seattle, went to the game, got there. I was tired and stoned and just blew the timing and showed up way too early. We showed up with 45 minutes till the game, maybe an hour till the game.
That's not too early.
It's
too early.
I don't know. That's an hour before the game. That's a long time to kill in a stadium when it's kind of cold.
You walk around, you look at the pro shop. It's an away game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll say this.
Yeah, I try to get in pretty close. You get some food.
The Seahawks stadium is the seats are great for watching a game. The seats were great. We were up in the second level, but it was great. The view was great. Watching the game was great. Concessions and bathrooms kind of sucked. There was very few bathrooms for men. So the line was every time I would go would be crazy long. Luckily enough, we were sitting up in the stands where I could look to see how long the line was at the men's bathroom. So it was kind of down. But, and then the concessions, it was you had to go down in there. They didn't, just wasn't impressed. And I know it's the Seahawks and the Niners. I know I'm at a division rival. I'd probably say the main rival, but didn't like it. Didn't enjoy your hot dogs. You got shitty hot dogs, Seattle.
Fuck your hot dogs, Seattle, you stupid bitches. You fucking rainy face assholes.
You guys spent all that time tossing fishes and drinking coffee. You forgot how to make a fucking dog.
Yeah, I blindly got your back, dude. You guys killed Kurt Cobain, you pieces of shit.
Whoa, dude. Reel it back a little.
Nope.
Still here till Wednesday.
I'll say Dan thinks you, the city, killed Kurt Cobain. It was all of your faults equally.
Whoa, actually.
And he thinks you guys support Richard Sherman's domestic violence actions. Go ahead, Dan. I'm sorry. You were saying, Dan?
I was just saying that you guys are being mean. Yeah, it was. No, but it was. I don't know, man. I didn't know how people were going to act at the Seahawks games, and Seahawks fans are very, very nice.
Yeah, they're on heroin, dude. They can't fight.
Yeah, they're not.
Where to go, folks go when they die? Hurricane angel die.
But dude, so we're just sitting there watching the game, and obviously it sucked. The Niners lost, and Jimmy G threw a bunch of picks, and it was just, he got sacked in the end zone right in front of us for a safety. And I was just like, God damn it.
But didn't he look good going down though?
Yeah, dude, he winked as he was falling in the end zone, and I went, I know he's that's his fault, but he looks so cute doing it.
Philadelphia throwing a white hillbilly quarterback, and the guy had a record-breaking game, I think.
Oh, yeah, you guys had Minshew. He fucking did great.
The guy was fantastic. It was weird.
By the way, I'm going to send the video of that guy playing that corny music to the Bonfire. So, Christine, you'll have the video that I'm talking about of the guy doing the covers with the piano. So, about midway through the first quarter, a family comes and sits in front of us. It's a dad, his wife, and his 2 kids. The daughter's probably 10. The little boy's probably 7.
Are they all of average intelligence? Because I just had a bout with some goofballs that.
Yeah, no, we're battling people that they don't have anybody looking out for their well-being. They can all be by themselves if need be.
Okay, no caretakers.
No caretakers. And the kid is he's got a number 12 jersey on that just says fan on the back, which if you own one of those jerseys and you're a Seahawks fan, be ashamed of yourself. You're just wearing a generic jersey that says fan. Jesus Christ, pick a favorite player.
You poor bitch.
No, it's just lame. You're wearing a bitch. You're wearing a stolen concept and you're putting fan on the back.
What a fucking asshole. How old's this kid?
Pussy.
No, this is
Jacob.
This is
don't hit him.
Jay, these are a lot of people. There was a lot of fans in the stands with jersey because they call them.
You should be like, was there a sale at Ross? Dress for less, you pieces of shit. Get a real jersey, you scuzz.
Well, no, Jay, that's the thing. The Seahawks call themselves the 12th man, which is a concept that was stolen from Texas A&M, and they have to pay them for it, which I love reminding Seahawks fans about that. They're like, your whole fucking fan identity is stolen from a college.
Damn.
Which everyone does, But so they sell jerseys that say number 12 fan. And as a 49er fan, you're like, I just fucking hate them. But they... Yeah.
We stole Bonfire from the Charleston University Bonfires.
Yeah, good luck. It's a historic black university, and we took their logo, the Bonfire.
Once again, a white man taking the black man's work and misappropriating it.
Rock and roll, and the logo for a Sirius XM show. And if you know anything, it's clip art. But there's So there's this little kid, and he was very excited to be at the Seahawks game, which at first was adorable. And he kept doing like the, like first down, or he would be like holding, but he was emphatically a Seahawks fan. So we were like joking around or whatever. And then as the Niners started losing and the Seahawks started coming back, this kid just walked into my head and was just living rent free in my head. Where I started getting chippy, where he's like, boom. I'm like, well, that's not a hold. That's not a hold. So you should probably watch the game instead of turning around. And, did you
give him a couple of firebacks? Dude,
I fired one back where he was like, they threw to Tyler Lockett in the back of the end zone and he missed. He didn't catch a touchdown, and the kid was going, pass interference. I go, no. He dropped the ball. He just dropped it, and the kid goes, pass interference. Buddy. He turns around and he's turning around. And he's like, pass interference. I go, nope. He just dropped it because your friend sucks. And the kid was like, all right, Dan. You gotta like it.
The kid's dad probably touches him.
Dude, here's the thing. Here was the thing, and here's my argument towards the whole thing of why I was getting a little hot. The kid was, and Katie agreed with me, the kid was obnoxious. Yeah. His dad sat on the end and just watched the game, paid zero attention to his family, which shout out that dude. Way to just channel in the game.
Can I ask you this, Dan? Were you in very good seats?
We were mid seats. It was mid.
Still a pricey seat though, probably.
Yeah. It was like, like 100 a seat. So
I'm just saying,
expensive.
The children, if I sit low at a sporting event particularly, the children that are there are the worst.
Well, here was the thing. The mom just kept being like, oh, she was one of those moms that's like, oh, look at him. Oh, look at him go. And he was jumping up and down.
Stupid bitch.
He was jumping up and down and flapping his arms like during the plays, excited. But he was like, he doesn't know. It was like, he knew a little bit about football, which he said he played Madden all the time. He's 7. This kid doesn't know the rules of the game. But when they were on offense, he was like yelling. And I was like, oh, I think you're supposed to, when your team has the ball, I was like trying to teach him about football too. But then he was heckling me. It was a very weird dynamic.
I have a father, dickhead.
Yeah, back up, buddy. Jesus, what are you, a pedo?
Yeah. Do I need an adult? Leave me alone. I'm trying to watch the game. Pass interference.
He kept going, holding. And I was like, no, that's just a sack, dude. Russell Wilson just got sacked. How does that feel?
No, you're wrong. You're stupid.
But then at one point, he got so obnoxious that even Katie started having fun with it. There was like a tip interception, and she was like, "Ooh, that ball got taken away." The kid was like, just shut up and sat there. Dude, he was
Shut up, Miss Lady.
He was one of those kids that when we kicked a field goal to go up, we were sitting on the side and we kicked a field goal and he was like, "It's not good. It's not good." And it was like, "No, it's good." And then he started crying to his mom. He was like, "But he missed it." And his mom was like, "It's okay." Instead of being like, "No, you don't see that it went through the goalposts." This kid was all over the place. Honestly,
Dude.
at times I loved him. He was very adorable. And at times I wanted to fight him. But by the end, the Niners lost, so I just gave him nothing. I ended up ignoring him in the fourth quarter because I was butthurt and he was in my head.
You sure showed him, dude.
No, he absolutely won, Jay. I'm not saying I showed him anything. I'm telling you he won.
Right now, he's like, yesterday this guy kept saying that things were touchdowns that were pass interference. It wasn't nice.
It's like, hey, guy, your receiver has to look towards the ball. If he doesn't, it's clear PI. Jesus, learn your rules. I was like, dude, when I was leaving, I was so mad that I was like, fucking kid likes penalties. What a fucking dork. What are you doing, ref movements? I hope you get beat up at school. I was just,
you fucking dork.
I wasn't saying it to him. I was saying it while we were leaving under my breath. Just grumbling.
I would assume you'd have the conscience to make you not just lay at a 7-year-old with fucking real insightful things. You know your parents are probably only staying together because of you.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how your dad ignores you. Hey, good luck with the drinking problem. That's where that's going to end up.
You know your dad tells his friends he thinks you're gay already?
Yeah, because you flop your arms around like a little idiot bird.
And you don't even know what it means yet, but wait till when your pee-pee gets hard for other guys. Anyway, have a good day, kid. You want my program? I don't want it.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Yeah, suck on that. Oh, is that holding? Is that holding, you little fuck?
Oh,
cry.
Was that holding?
Cry.
Was that holding or was that Nick Bosa eating Russell Wilson's lunch, you little idiot?
It was him eating his
good
lunch.
job. Hey, nice jersey. What else do you want to steal from Texas A&M?
The man behind me says mean things.
Yeah, or he was above it and he goes,
he says we're not the 12th man.
This guy behind me really was teed off that his Niners just shit the bed. Hey, nice Jimmy G. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, he goes, man, this guy was butthurt.
Yeah, him just being like, you butthead.
I think he was wearing a Niners jacket from the 40s.
Yeah, how
what childhood?
Yeah, but he ended up doing. I mean, Seahawks fans are very nice, and I was leaving being a little angry.
They're like, hey man, you want to join a band where most of the people don't wear shoes?
They're like, hey, you want some sourced mayonnaise? It's locally sourced.
Fucking Seattle. Dude. I'd love to go. I want to go back to Seattle so bad.
Seattle's I'm very excited to do the show tomorrow at Laughs because Seattle's a fucking fun city. It's a very fun city. Forgot how many fucking hills are in this place downtown. I'm getting buns of steel over here.
Oh, look at Lou nodding his fucking head. I know you went on the whole Eddie Vedder tour. This is his favorite bagel place.
This is the path that he walked. Walked the path that he walked.
He took the Q14 bus.
Jay, I'm gonna say we should take our next break right now because we're gonna come back and we're gonna need some time with that Nick Cannon clip.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to take that one for a little dance.
We're probably gonna have to breathe slowly, just like every woman he's been with. Woman.
Well, should we say? I mean, the Niners lost yesterday. I'd have to say that's probably our Wendy's What's Fresh segment of the day.
I hate you.
Wendy's, everybody. What's Fresh segment of the day featuring the Niners losing to the Cowboys and a young boy outwitting Dan Soder, everybody. Brought to you by Wendy's. Right now at Wendy's, try their all brand new fries for yourself. Guaranteed to be hot and crispy or they'll replace them, everybody. That's Wendy's. What's Fresh. Yes?
The only way I can describe what happened yesterday in the stands was that kid mentally walked me down.
He did. He ran you right down. You're talking about him a day later, this kid. I'm
still thinking about him. I'm still mad.
I know. If you see him again, you want more. You know, did you think, Dan, be honest, have you thought of things you wish you would have said differently when you had the chance?
No, because I'm glad Katie was there to remind me that he is a child and I am a grown adult.
Thank God. That is a smart thing. You go, yeah, kid.
Thank heaven for little girls.
That'd be great if it came at one point. Or if Katie went to get a drink and you were hanging him over the tunnel by his leg.
Yeah. Or
I won't drop you. You think I'm going to drop you? You think I'm not strong enough?
Or I came back and he was sitting next to Katie, putting his number in her phone. I go, man, this kid really is owning me.
He spreads my cheeks and he makes me scream. He's my number one daddy, gonna make him cream inside of me. Just keep riding me. When I'm stepping him down, it's my favorite sound. He let out a little more, what a beautiful tone, so softly. Just keep riding me.
Everybody, welcome back to the show. It's the Bonfire, everybody. This is Blink 182 with
favorite song.
Yeah. Oh, I thought this was Blink 182 song, Gainal Cream Pie. Gainal Cream Pie.
No, this is the song that Jacob listens to with his nephew. They laugh.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, they laugh.
I thought it was cute.
Do you listen to this? Do you listen to this song in the car when you take him for his "Don't Tell Your Parents" milkshake?
Yeah, if you tell anybody, we can't have these moments anymore.
Yeah, we'll both be in trouble, nephew.
Yeah, well, both. You wouldn't want that, would you?
I'll be in jail.
Big J's going to also be at the Comedy Connection in Providence, Rhode Island, December 30th through January 1st. That's right, New Year's Eve, Providence, Rhode Island. Go get your tickets. You can get your tickets and other tour dates at bigjcomedy.com. And the worst, going to be back at the Stand Tuesday, December 28th, thestandnyc.com for tickets.
You got Nashville coming up pretty soon. I want to fill that place up.
Yeah, again, Nashville. Go buy tickets for Zany.
Dan Soder is at Spokane Comedy Club this weekend, December 9th through the 11th. Laugh Boston after that, the 16th through the 18th. For tickets and all tour dates, of course, go to dansoder.com. And Laughs is tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Laughs in Seattle. It's already sold out, so go fuck yourself, Seattle. I already said it to you. No. It was sold out from people that from out of town, from the outside Seattle. Not you sad sack fucks.
Guys, Bonfire merch available now at thebonfiremerch.com. Order by Wednesday, December 8th for Christmas delivery. But we got hoodies, t-shirts, a Lou Witzke shirt. We're going to add some stuff too.
I want to say because they're making it, the flame design is color changing. So there's a flame design where you can pick like 5 different colors that you want.
For pretty that cool, little custom flame.
Wait, you could buy, but it's set in stone. It's not like old Lotto sneakers, right? Where I can change it to a different color every day.
No,
you can't
it's not
change
a swatch.
it every day.
Sorry, Jay. Not
is it not is it not Velcro?
It's not swatchable at all.
I specifically asked for Velcro to be involved in these designs. You guys flushed me out. You boxed me out.
You're a Velcro fanatic.
No one took. I said there should be. I said there should be Kevlar in the hoodies. Everyone laughed at me. You all scoffed. And then when someone dies on TV and they're wearing one of our sweatshirts, you're gonna feel like an ass.
Asshole. You're gonna feel like a real ass.
You're gonna really feel like a fucking ass. And the holiday show's already sold out. It's coming up. It's gonna be a fun one. A funny. Man, this show fucking flies. We have so many things to talk about, but we want to get to this Nick Cannon deal here because I saw the video. It was too small. It was too small. It was too small on my phone, so I really couldn't see. Too small of a
dick? That's crazy. What's that?
Yeah, well, no, all the hullabaloos about how big his dick is, but I saw like a GIF on my on my phone. So I really don't see the. To me, it looked like pants wrinkle that happens.
Okay.
Well, if you're judging by that, it looks like I have a huge
video
dick
that's
sometimes.
making. It's trending on Twitter. Was a video of Nick Cannon on his show, on the Nick Cannon show, dancing around in a suit, and through his slacks you can see his soft hang, which is a hang that any man would kill for hard.
Well, I'll tell you what, his dick is so big and long. It did twins twice, I believe.
Yeah,
this guy's dick is so much he shoots double batch.
I'm surprised he's not having octuplets, just fucking machine gunning them in. He calls dick a fucking Uzi. He got an M16 on him.
Let's see this sumbitch.
Hear it, y'all. I'm already got the Christmas socks.
There it is.
Red and green.
It's such a big penis.
Thank you.
You got that clean, right, Lou?
Red and green.
click my heel.
I mean, like, that could stop so early, and that's just fold of the pant.
Do we think that though?
Lewis said to me, I was wearing jeans the other day. He goes, damn, dude, I can see your dick rolling that. I'm like, you can't. So it's whatever you're seeing is not that.
It's all an optical illusion, you're saying?
I'm saying he's got to choose which side, and it's clearly on his left or right, for sure. But that thing is not riding down like that. And I mean, on his show, I haven't taken the chance. Yes, Christine, we see the cock.
Christine was jerking it off with the arrow.
Started jerking it off with the fucking mouse.
She's like, God, look at this. Look at this prize.
It's like, there it is. There it is. If anybody missed it.
All the way down.
No, and is there ever a picture of Nick Cannon's like dick in the world, like a fappening
No,
cock?
I don't think he's gotten fapped.
I'd argue that part of my job is looking up black dick.
You're not wrong. And do your job.
And honestly, it was in the interview, so you knew it was coming.
But it's also, I gotta say something about this too. It's so rigid in that, right where it is right there. Yeah, I don't.
But those are the slim cut. Those are like
slim
cut jeans up against.
No, he looks like an ass.
Massive penis.
He dresses like a lion tamer. But I mean, I'm telling you that. I think that wrinkle is.
I don't know, dude. He looks like the lawyer.
I think it's
Starburst.
misleading. I think it's misleading. I'm here to talk about all pink and why we should keep that as a thing.
I'm going to talk about why our flavors are so bold and juicy.
I'm sure Nick Cannon's got a monster cock for sure. It wouldn't surprise me. He's tall.
Yeah, the women he's scored, I don't think he has a small one.
He's in good shape, and a woman would have.
But Jay, I see your point. You think that's all wrinkle? That's all.
I'm telling you, it's 70% wrinkle. Oh, you know what? Okay, now at one point he turns this thing, and I feel like I see the outline of the head, which was lower than I was picturing. Right there.
Oh.
I think it's all penis.
Also, Jacob, let's keep in mind a few things. He's very skinny. All this said, I tell you, I think he's got probably a big, huge cock, sure. But, yeah, I think that's the outside of the head right there.
Yeah.
So soft. Those pants are right up in his ass crack and where his dick starts. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like his balls are pushed up in those. His balls aren't loose in those things. So it's right where it has to be, and it is just showing off that he's got a good. That might be a shower, not a grower. We don't know. I feel like word would have been out about Nick Cannon having a huge dick. Ask him to see if there's any rumors about it. Christine, do 90% of your job looking up black dick, please. If I could implore you to do 90% of your job real quick.
Can we go to your large work portion, which is searching penises? Searching penises?
I'm sure Dan can relate to this with the big fat hog he's got on him.
I know he can.
Jesus.
I know
what are
he
you talking about,
can.
Jacob? I can't.
I know he
I
can.
know what you're talking about.
No, you know. That's why you don't wear
My wiener when at rest is very tiny.
I mean, you have to be an egomaniac to wear pants to accentuate it like that to that degree, because those are like suffocating his dong. They're so tight.
It's definitely knocking it
It's
around.
like smushing his dong to his leg.
A boner in that thing would be uncomfortable. First of all, your head's going to drag across your body and that material, the pant. So these are concerns.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Well, Black Lou and I are talking about it. We were saying like that's the.
Surprise! You and Black Lou, you guys were talking big dicks together.
We have a text thread with other big dicks. We all just talk about big dick problems.
We know.
It's a whole different thread. No, you wouldn't know about that thread, dude.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, that's on our Hammerheads text thread.
Yeah, we got Johnny Hams in there. I call him Johnny. Johnny Hams in there.
Hams in there. There's a couple other guys. The guy that Dirk Diggler's based off of.
That's so fucking funny. Yeah, Artie Fuqua.
Metzger. They're
Metzger.
It's but the slacks are like the basketball shorts of the formal world, where you can get a good rub on if you don't got underwear.
Oh, it's going to show you what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why he was probably just fucking commando.
Can I tell you something? I'm right back to underwear, basketball shorts, and socks. I'm right back.
Yeah, you like it? Wait, you're back to socks?
I'm back to socks. And remember I said I was going commando basketball shorts and no socks to bed for a little while. Mm-hmm. And it was very comfortable. And it is very comfortable. But I'll tell you what, I'm thinking those nights while comfortable, I did not sleep well through the night. Woke up a lot. During the night. And I think it's because I'm not prepared for action.
Do you think you're in case ninjas break in and try to hurt Christine, you're not ready to go?
Or I can't myself escape while they're killing her. I have to sit there and take it too because I'm my little dinker flopping around. I'm looking like an idiot.
I for some reason when I sleep with my boxers and my like basketball shorts on, when I'll take off just the basketball shorts, so I'm just down to my boxers in the middle of the night and sleep better.
Yeah, I was enjoying my nutsack knocking around at night. I really was. But I'm back to the socks too. Socks are back on also. I don't know if I have to spring into action.
No more footless party?
I don't sleep very sound. I wake up a ton. Like a ton. You too, Jacob?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You never know when something's going to happen. What, Jacob?
Yeah, I mean, if I don't take something, I'm up like
I've been taking melatonin. Well, I don't know what level, I don't know what milligrams of melatonin I would need to sleep while a bunch of dolls were staring at me. But I'm telling you, in my house.
A lot. You would need a lot.
I have Christine.
A lot.
Who does stare like a doll.
Those are fun too, though.
Nick Cannon on Nick's Cannon. As he does with many guests, Howard, this is Stern, asked Nick about his sex life and penis size. He said, you could ask around. I never had any complaints. He said if you measure from the base, it's around 9 inches in length, though the last time he measured was probably when he was 19. Damn.
Show your dick.
9 inches.
Christine,
9 inches.
down.
9 inches impresses anybody.
Yeah, dude. That's like a salute. That's a salute amount of length.
I'd say 10 inches is where you'd probably start having is the inches where people probably start going like, I can't fuck that. Like that's just going to be uncomfortable. Sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not saying all the time. I'm saying plenty of times that you could probably fuck because you have a 10-inch dick. But
I've heard that. Like I've heard women complain about guys that have too big of dicks because then like you can't do anything, anything at all.
That's what I say, bitches, right?
No,
right,
but
girls?
Jay, don't you ever think? Because I know, and you're like, you're like, I'll take a 12-inch dick, but isn't that kind of like your Twilight Zone? Like if you had a 12-inch dick and then you couldn't have sex with anybody because they're like, no, it's too big. I don't want to.
No, you're absolutely right. You know, I'd like a 7.5, 8. That's what I'd like.
Okay, that's what you're in the market for.
That's what I'd like. Yeah. I think 9 too. I don't want. Honest to God, I don't want. Like, if I want to fuck, I don't want women to tap out from fucking because they can't take it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it hurts. That's too much.
I don't want that. So it's like
same with like
7.5, 8.
Like women with tight vaginas, and it's like, is there a thing as too tight? Is that a thing? Are there women that have tiny vaginas or shallow vaginas?
I've never heard of a shallow vagina. As you'd probably guess.
No, but I haven't either. I haven't either. But I'm saying, like, is that a condition? Can that be a thing?
Oh, probably. But I've also, I mean, I guess I've made girls sore before, but I always assume that's my body girth pushing their legs apart. They're really getting pancaked on every thrust.
Yeah. Because I'm doing more joint damage. I'm doing joint damage more than puzzle damage.
Oh, the old Jernskis.
Nick Cannon has to be wearing boxers though, or else if it was like bikini underwear, it would only like 2 inches of the base would come out, and then the rest of his penis would just come out the bottom of the underwear, right?
Yeah.
It depends how he rides it up. Down. He could do it MC Hammer style, where he points it straight down and out.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean,
Here comes
the hammer. Do you know there's a Pete Davidson dick dildo now?
What?
That's got some thing on it.
Oh yeah, that was in Lou's email. Lou, what was that? Black Lou, what was that?
There's a vibrator that was already out, but actually Cam Soda is releasing a dildo that has tattoos on it and looks pretty big. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but it's also though. There was already a vibrator, Pete Davidson vibrator.
Yeah, it had his face on it, but it wasn't anything special.
Oh, okay. And then there was
this face on the dildo.
Isn't this one though have like because it's Cam Soda thing? It's like where that you can use it like whatever. There's like the remote control shit stuff, right? And supposedly when SNL or something is on, or when he's talking, like it'll fuck you, I guess. It's called teledildonics.
Dude, that's so funny that there's a guy that has a computer engineering degree that has to work at teledildonics to make a robot.
It's teledildonics. Teledildos electronics.
Anytime you hear Pete going like, "Hi, I was wondering if we could do," it's like, "Oh my god, it's moving, it's alive."
Yeah, exactly. He goes, "So I was thinking about this thing. Oh god, it's happening."
Baby, I'm about to bust. He's like,
it'll gyrate. It'll gyrate whenever Pete's on the screen. That's so funny.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
They're using that same technology for another app where you order food and it vibrates and makes you come right before your food gets to your door.
That
same technology.
Yeah, I heard. I saw that. I saw that one too.
Conversation with you.
I like to pop off before my food got there. I don't know if vibrating underwear are going to do it, but
do a little jizz and munch.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put some. I'll fiddle around with some teledildonics.
Yeah, dude, if you get a fake puss, that whenever I'm feeling anxious, just clamps around my wiener.
Dude. Whenever young Salma Hayek comes on the screen, it just starts sucking me off. I don't think that's what Pete's dick looks like at all.
Is that what they're saying it is?
That's a monster cock.
I haven't had a hot dog in decades.
Yeah, we'll feast. We'll feast, Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Eat, manja.
Wait, what? Go down a little bit. This is Paper Magazine, too. Cams.com with like Pete Davidson and MGK to Eiffel Tower fans. That's cool. Oh, is there also an MK?
MGK?
Is there an MGK dick? Machine Gun Kells?
I don't know.
New York City's having a dildo war this weekend. What are these? What is Paper Magazine? What is this news?
What's in the smut they're getting into?
Do you see the bottom of that? Go to the bottom of the page. Please look at the other stories. Cams.com wants Pete Davidson and MGK to Eiffel Tower fans. Pete Davidson has a crush on Leonardo DiCaprio, had a crush. And clear your schedule because NYC is having a dildo war this Saturday. Prepare for dildo war. I would assume in a dildo war that no teledildonics are able to be used. That would probably be cheating.
Drone strike.
Yeah, that's a real
that's the Skynet of dildos.
Teledildonics. Yeah. We have to take the chip out of Pete's dick and destroy it.
Yeah, in the fire.
The guys
can do it.
He goes, guys, there's one more chip.
That's
right. Where? Yeah, he just pointed his dick. Oh yeah. No, you don't have to. He goes, no, thank you guys for showing me how to love and stuff.
Yeah, no, you guys are pretty chill. John, you're a pretty cool boy. I hope you learn to grow up and bang.
Oh, thanks for letting me. Thanks for getting me to know you guys and whatever.
I kind of understand why you cry now.
Danny, I want you to come with me right now, okay? Show me your room.
Okay. Yeah, I'll show you my room. That's pretty cool.
See my room? Hey, come see my room. It's totally cool.
Yeah, man. Having a dildo named after you is very funny. This is
not named, modeled after you.
Weird.
Pete, since he was a very young kid, talked about how big his fucking dick was. So
when he was a kid,
when he was like young, or when I met him, he was like 17 or something.
Yeah,
I think already like 17 or 18, he was already talking about how big his hog was.
He's like, it's going to be a problem. You guys, it's going to change the landscape of entertainment.
This is something different.
Yeah, what you're about to see is something way different.
Buckle up, because by the way,
hitting the market is going to blow your mind.
Well, dude, I mean, before he was blowing up and getting all of like the big timey, like celebrity ones. Mm-hmm. On a local level, there was a few where you were just like, "Damn, dude."
Yeah.
I mean, the one, I don't want to say it, but like, but the one that everyone was like, "Really? Of all people, really?" Are you seeing the chat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the one, and he was young then. And you're like,
Jacob just shook his head. He's so upset.
God damn.
Oh yeah, dude, Jacob, did you not know about that?
I don't care.
Jacob.
Whatever.
He's gotten all the dream girls, Jacob.
He's got Hollywood women jumping off a bridge for him. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Jacob, this was before ever known in any way.
What can you do, man?
Yeah, he wasn't. By the way, he wasn't even on Guy Code at that point.
And by the way, also the only one of comedians. Pretty wild.
Crazy. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a wild one. That one's surprising. Thumbs down. You say thumbs down, Black Lou? On what? You know the person is we're talking about, right?
Yes, and she's one of my favorite WGs. She's one of my favorite WGs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking white girl list.
Black Lou, I'm sorry that we had to bring you down like that.
You've been listening to SiriusXM's Bonfire. New episodes every Tuesday through Friday mornings, and full shows always on SiriusXM.